You know that moment when you catch a glimpse of something you're not supposed to see, like a secret prototype just casually being used in the wild? Well, that just happened. Apple, whether accidentally or very intentionally, just gave us a full-on sneak peek at the iPhone 17 Pro. And no, this didn't leak from some shady factory floor in Shenzhen. This came straight from Apple's own backyard. An Apple employee was spotted using what clearly appears to be the upcoming iPhone 17 Pro, and thanks to a pair of very telling photos, we now have some wild confirmations and a few jaw-dropping surprises. Welcome back, viewers. Sam here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you love getting your tech news in bite-sized, exciting doses without the boring fluff. Let's dive right in. Okay, so the leaked device was wearing what Apple insiders call a stealth suit, basically an all-black, chunky case used to disguise unreleased iPhones. But eagle-eyed viewers noticed something Apple probably didn't want them to: the reshaped camera island, and get this, a mysterious cutout on the top edge of the phone. Yeah, we'll get to that. First up, the new camera redesign. We're talking about a totally reshaped layout, now spread across the back like a horizontal slab. The LiDAR sensor and flash have moved to the far right, and it matches exactly what dummy models and kiddie renders have hinted at for months. You know how people always roast Apple's camera bumps until they use them, love them, and suddenly it's iconic. This might be one of those moments. But the surprises don't stop there. One photo shows the employee holding both the current 16 Pro and this new device side by side, and the difference in screen reflectivity is impossible to miss. The iPhone 17 Pro display looks darker, sharper, and far less reflective, almost like what Samsung's been doing with their Ultra phones. Outdoor visibility, way better. And if this really is an anti-glare panel, it could be one of the best display upgrades Apple's pulled off in years. Now here's where things get spicy. See that weird little notch on the top edge of the device? Turns out that might be a brand new camera control button. Yeah, an actual hardware button, reportedly capacitive for launching the camera and tweaking settings. Rumor has it this was spotted in a commercial that Apple's already shooting for the iPhone 17 Pro. And while that sounds nuts, the placement makes perfect sense. Anyone who's ever tried snapping a quick photo in landscape knows the current button positioning isn't ideal. But this could be Apple's way of fixing it and making the iPhone feel like a real camera. Still not hyped enough. Okay, how about this AIGX optical zoom? Not digital, optical. Real zoom. The same source who revealed the new camera button says Apple's working on a variable periscope lens that can switch between 5x and 8x, powered by magnets. That's serious flagship-level innovation, possibly even besting what we've seen on Android flagships. And when you pair that with a rumored 4-MP telephoto sensor, you're looking at insanely crisp zoom shots that might just change the game for mobile photographers. And now, let's talk about what could be the biggest clue that Apple's ready to cater to creators of pro camera app. Apple is reportedly developing a whole new app packed with manual controls, shutter speed, ISO, white balance, focus pulling, the works. If you've ever used apps like Halide or Filmic Pro, you know how powerful these can be, but imagine one baked straight into iOS. With all this upgraded hardware, a native Pro app would finally give users full control without needing third-party tools. It's about time. All this leaked from just one public sighting, and yet we've already confirmed the new camera layout, a next-gen display, a never-before-seen control button, 8x optical zoom, and pro-grade software. And the craziest part, this could still be just the beginning, but we're not done. Let's shift gears to the rest of the lineup, because the regular iPhone 17 and the lighter Air model are also packing heat this year. For starters, the colors. Apple might finally be loosening up. The iPhone 17 Pro could come in a muted orange, think bronze or copper, not super flashy, but definitely a bold shift from the usual grays and blues. The standard iPhone 17 will reportedly arrive in green, purple, light blue, and a fresh steel gray. Meanwhile, the Air is getting white, light gold, and sky blue. If you're someone who uses a clear case just to flex the color, this year might be your moment. And Apple's not stopping there. Leaks suggest we'll see improvements to the dynamic island. Apple wants to make it more useful, not just a floating pill for music controls, but something deeply integrated into iOS 19. Imagine seeing live scores, translations, travel updates, and maybe even health data right there in real time. Design-wise, the Pro models are expected to get a new aluminum camera frame, a centered Apple logo sitting inside a glass cutout, and a flatter look overall. There's even a rumor the front-facing camera is getting a 24MP boost, which if true is a massive jump for selfie lovers and FaceTime users alike. But here's the twist: all these upgrades are coming with a price, and not a small one. Apple is reportedly raising prices by at least $50 across the board, maybe even more depending on component costs and tariffs. If you were hoping to grab the base iPhone 17 for the same price as last year's model, better start saving. And if you've got your eye on the Pro Max, get ready for some sticker shock. It all ties back to bigger global shifts, trade tensions, manufacturing cost hikes, Apple slowly moving production out of China. It's complicated. But one thing's clear. This isn't just another iPhone year. With all these wild leaks, feature overhauls, and price shifts, the iPhone 17 launch might be the most unpredictable one in a decade. So what do you think? Is Apple finally delivering the leap we've been waiting for? Or are they just dressing up the same old device with a steeper price tag? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We've got so much more coming your way. This is Sam, and I'll catch you in the next one.